great job today. Morning on, that's the Moms Band, Mornings on Main Street. All right, so we've had this guy on several times. You've asked for him back. Let's bring him back again. Jason Michaels, our good friend, the magician. How are you, pal?
Somebody asked for me back.
People. In fact, just last week, two people said, when are you going to come back on the show? Where can they find you? And we're going to go to your show on the 18th.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you for asking. I'm excited. You just did a show over the weekend. Obviously, it's the holidays and people are doing holiday events and all that has been super fun. But I'm looking forward to a show that I've got coming up. I was talking to a whole bunch of friends of mine who perform all different people in different parts of the country, and everybody told me, they said the week between Christmas and New Year's, there's a lot of people looking for stuff to do. So I scheduled a show, go believe this, on a Thursday night. So this is like it's an experiment to see if it's true, see if people are really looking for stuff to do.
Well, you know, it's funny. I just had that screen pulled up and I'm going to show it right now to show that I was not kidding. Thursday, December 30th at the filming station here in Nashville, a rare Thursday night show. There you go.
Yep. You know, I tell you, I loved that. I'm watching, and as we wait to chat here a couple minutes ago, I love that Go Army commercial. That's so cool because I think you probably know this, but I've done a whole lot of events for the military. I've traveled all over the place, and the reason that I do that is because this is what I'm always told. Anytime I go overseas or anything like that, they always say, you know, to be reminded that there are folks at home who really do care and are and want to support us means so much. And so I always love to share magic, not just here locally, but I love to share magic with folks because I think that magic and amazement and fun, and I think it's this beautiful moment in time when people can kind of get lost and forget about the worries of the day and just enjoy this moment, this pure moment of amazement. I just love it.
I think it's great. You actually, some of the first times I met you, you were coming back or heading over on a USO tour, right? Were you going to Iraq?
Yeah. So in 2000, well, this is years ago. So we went, the very first time I went to Iraq, and we got to go to a couple of countries in Africa, Djibouti, Ethiopia, went to Iraq, went to Kuwait, got to fly in a Black Hawk helicopter to a couple of bases over Baghdad. So like at the time we could only fly over under cover of darkness, and so we would do a show like in the afternoon somewhere, and then we would wait till it got dark, we would get on a helicopter and go to the next base, and we would do a show, and then we would get on the helicopter, and at this point it's like 1:00 in the morning, we'd fly to the next base. So it was pretty wild. It was one of the most interesting and most fun experiences of my life.
As you've seen firsthand, our soldiers are amazing people. So thank you for going to do that. All right, Jason. So let's have it. You're going to show us a magic trick that's going to blow our mind like you did last time. Okay. I'm excited for this.
You've got it. So let me ask you this question. Have you ever, because I do this sometimes, have you ever done any meditation or visualization before? Have you ever just, when they say just sit down, be quiet, and clear your mind? Have you ever done that before?
Yeah, when I'm sitting in traffic and want to ram the car in front of me.
A little visualization. Yeah. Right. So this is an exercise in imagination. Here's what I've got. I've got 4 playing cards here. That's a fact. I'm going to tell you the truth. There are 4 right here. Okay. So here's what I want you to imagine, Joe. I want you to imagine that the 4 playing cards that I'm holding are the 4 queens. So just pretend in your mind that these are the 4 queens. That means I am holding, at least you can see it in your mind, I am holding the queens of clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. Okay. So you've got that in your mind.
Yes.
Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reach in. Again, using our imagination only, I'm going to pluck 2 of those queens out so that they're staring at you right in your face. You tell me, can you see in your mind the red queens or can you see the black queens? Your choice.
Yeah, sure.
Which ones?
The red.
So you're looking at the red queens, the queen of hearts and the queen of diamonds. Okay, so one of these cards is going to go back in the pack, still facing you. The other I'm going to toss over my shoulder. Which one do you want to go back in the pack, the queen of hearts or the queen of diamonds?
Queen of diamonds.
So the queen of diamonds goes back in the pack. I toss the queen of hearts over my shoulder. Now, here's what's amazing about this. I told you that it was a game of imagination. I told you there are 4 playing cards here. There are 4 playing cards here. What's fascinating about these 4 playing cards, that out of these 4 playing cards, One of the cards is
Come
turned
on.
down. It is the Queen of Diamonds. Now check this out, Joe. Here's what I think is so fascinating about this. Not only is the Queen of Diamonds turned facing the other direction, in case you're wondering what would have happened had you made a completely different decision. I just wanted to sort of cement my case, and that is why the Queen of Diamonds is the only red-backed card in the entire pack. Now, there are still some skeptics in the audience that say, oh, I don't believe in this type of stuff. And I understand that because I'm kind of like an analytical type of person too. And that's why the other three cards, the other three queens that I told you to imagine, these cards aren't queens. These cards are blank. They have no printing on them whatsoever. 3 blank cards, just 1 queen. And there you go, buddy.
Okay. All right. So I had literally my face into the screen but I was watching around you and everything. And then the intern over here is about to lose his mind. I'm at a loss for words. That never happens, Jason. Mind blown.
So here's the thing about magic. There's so many different types of magic. There's like the last time I was on, we did like a miniature illusion. So yes. Like there's illusions, like people have heard of David Copperfield and Chris Angel and that type of stuff. So the illusion typically is like when something like appears or disappears. And then there's stuff like mentalism, where people get inside your head. And then there's sleight of hand, which is technically how I started years ago. Magic is this wonderful thing that is like, it's this very vast subject. So like there are so many different types of magic and types of things that you can learn in magic. You could study magic for 30 years and never get bored.
I'm still trying to process how you had the queen of. I'm sorry. I'm lost.
I tell you what, I'm going to hold on to that one in my back pocket, and that way maybe I can get you to bring me back again soon.
But I've got to try to get the intern back mentally, because right now he's lost somewhere in Magic Land because of you. Jason, that fantastic. Again, the show on the 30th at the filming station. How can people find out more about you?
So the show is called Mysteries and Illusions, and that is the website, mysteriesandillusions.com. And there are video clips and all sorts of different stuff there. Show dates and times. You can purchase tickets all from that website, mysteriesandillusions.com.
Beautiful. Matt, you're the man. Jason, thank you. And we'll have you on again soon. Absolutely. I look forward to it. All right. Jason Michaels with all that. Hey, intern, pop up real quick here, wherever you are. You had a loud growl or whatever that was when he did that.
I couldn't believe it. The way, like whenever the cards were blank.
Right.
How?
This was. I looked over and we're both like this.
Yeah.
To the screen, like, all right, we got this. He's not gonna fool us out. And then he pulled that one out, and you're like, whoa.
Right. No, the imagination thing.
That's fantastic. Oh, my Lord. All right. Jason Michaels, look him up. You can see him for what he's doing, all that stuff. All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back with Jamie Tucker from whatthetech.tv on the best apps that came out in 2021. This is another fantastic segment. Jason and Jamie, all for you right here. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.